I thought that was a terrible pass, but you made it look pretty good.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I don't think it was the pass. I think I sort of on the pick and roll, I sort of veered out more. So he thought I was going close to the basket, and I mean, with my athleticism, tried to put it in, which I did.
So your hand never touched the rim on it, right? You just kind of threw it in.
Yeah, I just
Have you ever done that before?
That was first time. First time.
Is that a good example, though? After playing some more, he'll know exactly where to put it.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, I mean, we didn't really talk about it, but I mean, I know I can go get it. I just told him like, just throw it up, go get it. Told the whole team that. So, hopefully, just keep throwing them up.
What's your impression of Benedict through the first couple games?
I really like him. On the defensive end, he's a dog. Like he really digs in defense. I feel like he's gonna really help us in the future as far as the defensive end, and offensive end. He's like real aggressive. He gets to the rim at will. He got a jump shot. He's just a straight dog. I mean, we needed that on our team to help us. So.
How did Andrew help you all settle in today? He had another really good game at the point guard position.
He stripped the ball real well. I feel like he got to his spots. He didn't really take any bad shots from this game. He just distributed the ball real well. He got people open. He also played defense. I feel like he's going to be a big part of the team too. On the defensive end, just locking up, guarding different positions, talking, communicating, and just being that leader.
So I know you all talked about coming here and getting a win. So, after scrapping to get back in it and not pulling it out, how much does that motivate you going into the next one? What do you learn from this game?
I feel like every game is a learning experience from the top to the bottom, from the coaches to the end of the bench. I feel like everybody's gonna learn. Then we got the next 2 days off, so we're gonna watch film of this game, see what we can improve on and just get better.
How much different does this summer feel for you in terms of speed of the game, knowing what you're doing, knowing the offense versus last?
Yeah, I feel way more comfortable. I feel like this year, it's just the game is more sort of slowed down for me, a little slowed down. And now it's just me getting out of my comfort zone, trying to talk to my defense, trying to be active on defense. And, just helping my team win. Helping the younger guys, different spots, different leagues, and just being that leader. Hoping to be.
Is that communications that not normally come naturally to you?
It's here and there. Yeah, I sort of got to force it because I'm sort of a soft talker, so I got to sometimes just yell and bring that out so everybody can hear me. So.
About the bench?
Yeah, I love it. The bench is crazy. From top to bottom, we in or out. I feel like we just keep the energy. I feel like, especially today, it was just only us in the gym. It was all the other fans was for the root for the Kings and stuff. So I feel like the bench really helped us pick up our energy, keep the momentum going.
Ronald was supposed to want you guys to get a technical. Has he told you?
Yeah, he told us that. Yeah, he said he wanted to get a tech. So next game, all the guys know. So if we get a tech, I know why.
About this atmosphere, do you enjoy this gym a little bit more because it's
more compact? Yeah, that's what I was telling some of the guys on warm up. I'm like, I like this gym way more because it's more compact. It feels like feel like an age or like early morning. That's what I was telling them. I just feel like it's like early morning game, just come to hoop type thing instead of being in a big arena. So it's always fun.
Yeah, the biggest takeaway from the game is just how we started. Got off to a slow start. They didn't really feel us from the beginning. I think that got them going, got them feeling good, and it carried throughout the rest of the game. But we did take a lead and we had a chance. We probably could have executed a little bit better down the stretch, but for the most part, I like the shots we got. They made some tough shots, and we had some good shots at it too. Just couldn't finish it.
Will you talk about what you like out of Mathurin? What you've seen and what you like out of him so far?
I like a lot of. I think just his ability to score and get shots off at any time. He can create a shot at any time. That's a hard skill to learn, and he has that already. And we have to continue to find ways to use that to our advantage, and just keep helping him understand when he can pick his spots. But I really like that about him, his physicality. When he puts his head down, we saw it tonight. He puts his head down and gets to the rim. Not a lot of people that can stop him when he gets there.
When you have a guy like that, how much do you take to slow him down, or do you just kind of let them through this summer league, let him flow and let him see where he can pick his spots?
Yeah, that probably the latter. We try to let him flow as much as possible, not slow him down. The thing that we have to teach, we have to help him be himself, and not just him, but anybody. Help him be himself, but understand where the reads come, where to make the right decision, when do you score, when do you kick it out. So we spent a lot of time on that. We spent a lot of time on that in film, and he's actually doing a really good job picking that up.
What have you seen from Kendall Brown, and what's his path to being a productive NBA player?
He's right there. Kendall, what do I see from you so far? They asked me about you. He says defense. I see a lot of him too. I mean, just his natural ability to understand the game. It's there. I mean, he's 19 years old. He's young. He's played 1 year of college basketball, but he's got a knack for understanding the game on both ends of the floor. You know, like everybody, there's things that he can do better, but just that feel that he has, when to cut, when to offensive rebound, when to drive the ball, you know, when to be in the right spot defensively, those kind of things, he has that. So we can just build on top of that.
You talked about Ben, but you guys also got Simi, Andrew. It seems like you guys like the Canadians. What do you like about those two guys?
I love those guys. I love the Canadians. I got some Canadian friends, so we always celebrate the Canadians inside the room. The thing I like is how all the Canadians, they kind of hang out together. I think that's pretty cool, and they're friends. So I like that to start, but I just think, you know, Andrew, I mean, he separated himself from day one, just with his feel for the game, his toughness on both ends of the floor, his ability to read the game, and then Shimmy's toughness as well is something that stands out. I like the way that he played today. He was a part of that group that really got us going, just with his physicality, his communication, and so, you know, Canada.
Was Andrew a little bit more aggressive today? I think into the pattern of attacking the first game, still distributing too, but
yeah. I think that was because of just their pressure. You know, they did a great job picking up pressure, making it tough. And you know, what do you do against pressure? You drive the ball, and so he was able to pick those spots a little bit better. He created some good stuff for us by doing that.
I know it's not a one-on-one, but how do you think Benedict handled the number 6, number 4 matchup that's gonna be the talk of this game?
Well, I think he might have been 6 for 16, so the numbers may not bear that out. You know, we made it as difficult as possible on Murray. You know, they were able to guard each other from time to time. This is just a great, you know, I'm sitting there coaching the game thinking this is just a great game. It's just a great environment for young players to learn the NBA game, to learn how to go through the ups and downs. We take a lead, they take a lead. You know, Ben makes a tough shot, you know, to put us up, and then Murray comes down and makes a tough shot. So these guys are learning. They're going to be good NBA players for a long time. It's fun to be able to be here and watch their start.
Is what you saw from Murray tonight the same of what you saw from Murray in the tapes?
Yeah, yeah. Murray's right. I got a couple buddies that are coaching Sacramento, and I just walked up to him and said, "This guy's a real deal. Like he, you know, he never like rattled, never flustered, never changed the expression, but he's an assassin on the offensive end of the floor, and he's really solid defensively too."
Thanks, coach. Really big bench energy again today. You're getting closer to that technical.
We will get the technical. We were very close today. We will get that over the next 3 games.
I think it was a solid game. I think I was off to a slow start when it came to like turning over the ball. Kind of just had to get my feel for it. I think we made some good second half adjustments as a team. I think we really locked in on defense at times when we were down and came together, had good energy on the bench, and just didn't fall our way at the end of the game. Good effort for the team all around.
How do you find the group coming together? I know it's like a different experience, very short training camp, and then you got to turn around and show off in front of scouts. How do you find that experience, especially having Ben with you?
It's been a great experience. Like a lot of the second-year guys have made just the environment so much fun to come into work the last few weeks, and I think we've all been trying to learn and kind of create that chemistry. It's been fun, and I think we're just gonna keep getting better and better.
What's your biggest takeaway from the last couple of weeks?
Biggest takeaway is just probably just learn to play the new style of play, how fast it is, how athletic guys are, how long they are, how much spacing there is, where I can get to my spots, where I can find kind of guys. Just learning just new ways of kind of being myself at this point.
Drew, you talk about, you know, just the speed of the game, but your pace. You've never once changed your pace and style of pace that you've played at. How is it now, you know, playing in Summer League right now and still playing at that same pace that you've always been accustomed to?
Yeah, it's almost easier in a sense at this level because there's so much spacing. And I can kind of in those draw coverages play with the ball and kind of read the defenders and kind of manipulate the game. So I think at this level, I can even show you more.
You're trying to be a little bit more aggressive today, getting to the guy. You had a few drives there in the second half. Is that kind of your mindset coming into that?
Definitely, I think we're always talking about putting pressure on the rim, getting paint touches, and then kicking it out to kind of get that ball moving. I think definitely a point of emphasis. I try to stay aggressive.
Coach Nored mentioned that he trusts you sometimes more than himself to like go out there and make a read, make a play. How much does that mean to you to have that trust already?
I that's a huge thing for me. Having that confidence from your head coach just gives you so much confidence on the floor to make plays and be elusive. Say what?
Coach said he loves the Canadians. There's 3 Canadians on the roster. He talked about you guys hanging out. How much does that help you kind of transition with having another couple of Canadian guys on the team?
Yeah, it just makes the transition so comfortable, so much fun being around those guys to play with, especially like O'Shea, playing with him, knowing him for so long. So it just having a friend like that on the squad is just nice.
Have you found a place to get poutine in the States?
I'm actually not really a big poutine fan. So nah.
Andrew, what was the experience like with all those Gonzaga guys? And I'm curious if Domas talked at all about his time with Indy and any tips for you.
We didn't talk about Indy too much, but that dinner was amazing. We got a lot of guys that I played with and just met through my time there. A lot of old heads who kind of gave me a lot of advice growing up. So it was just fun kind of seeing those guys getting together, having fun that night.
I was just gonna say, Mark Few was 3 rows back today watching you, and is he giving you tips still to this day?
100%. That's my guy. I love that guy. He always supported me. I'm always gonna support him. So just so appreciative to take his time out of his day to come and watch me.
What do you and Ben talk about in regards to Tommy Lloyd?
We just talk about how good of a guy he is, how much of a player's coach he is, how much he's helped us get to where we wanted to get. We're both guys who come from Canada. Our biggest goal is to get to the league, and his biggest thing was helping us get there. So just how selfless he was in his coaching.
We do one more, please.
Other guys on the team show, 2 days in a row, 2 games in a row, watching that.
Oh, it's exciting. It's super exciting just because it just shows how good our culture can be going forward and how fun our environment will be going forward. And I can't wait to get on the court with those guys.